Hey, my beautiful Cancers. As usual, I hope everything is splendid on your end. You know how I say it better be, as far as I'm concerned, okay? I am here to do your general reading, general forecast, or which or whatever, for November, okay? So if you are one of my OG followers, y'all know I love you. Y'all got my heart, okay? If you're one of my new followers, this is your first time seeing my face on your screen, welcome, okay? Welcome to the tribe. Thank you for being here. Also, I appreciate you for trusting me to read for you. That means a lot to me. I am truly grateful and I love you. I have just good vibes for you, okay? So now let's get into pre-shuffle energy for November, right? We've gone past Mercury retrograde. We've had certain planets come out of retrogrades. Jupiter is a big one. That's the benefic planet. So whatever it touches, it expands. So let's kind of talk about y'all expansion and coming into this month, right? Pre-shuffle is where I was thinking on expansion for you guys and how this new energy will manifest for you in November. Y'all kept getting TikTok, so you feel like you need to make a decision. I don't know what that decision has something to do with. It could have something to do with the ending of a relationship, though, because the 10 of Pentacles in reverse kept coming out. That could be a lot of things ending. It could be the end of a job, could be the end of a relationship. I'm going with relationship, though, because those were some of the changes we worked through these past 2 months. Then honesty. That kept popping up. So do you need to be honest with somebody, Cancer? Or do you need some honesty from someone? We'll figure out what that's about. Let's get your overall energy for the month, right? There is an ending to something. There was something happening. It could be an ending to how you used to do things. Whatever this ending is, it will be transformative, okay? A lot of y'all, this whole the fear of leaving the comfort zone, and it's all because y'all only feel useful in your one-on-one relationships when you serving people, when you're doing things for people, when you're taking care of them. Right now, y'all are trying to figure out who you are outside of what you do for other people, okay? You'll be thinking on that in November if you're not right now. Whatever this decision you need to make, Cancer, you are very worried about it. Again, your comfort zone. Comfort zone. I keep hearing comfort zone. This month will be a big focus on relationships. More than one, though. Work-wise, you're doing good. Okay, you are focused in on continuing to build on the success that you bought from the prior energy. Whatever you've been working on coming into November. It's been successful and you're going to continue to build on that, okay? And you don't want anything to shake that. Emotionally, you're worried that your emotions may get to a certain place where it's so up and down that it may affect your success and how far you've come and all the work you put in. You're thinking on that. To avoid that, stay disciplined, okay, Cancer? Relationships. There could be more than one choice you have to make, like between two people. It just could be choosing to stay in a relationship or be single. But there's a choice that needs to be made, and you know it within your heart. It has to be made. You're losing sleep. Judgment is your overall energy, my beautiful water babies. What does judgment mean? What does it mean? This card, anyways, what does it say? I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges, and that includes you, Cancer. But I feel like this is you being able to recognize that your judgment of others has been harsh. Your judgment of yourself has been harsh too, but that's a whole nother story. Now, my newbies, let me tell you real quick, I do things in 4s because 4 is my favorite number. It's great. I love it. It's awesome. Don't question me on why I like 4. I just do. So I do things in 4s, right? We're going to start off with personal. That is the stuff you'll be thinking about. Then we're going to do love and work. These sections are self-explanatory, and we're going to close it out with family ties. 4 different areas going to be clarified here. Family ties is the tough one because that's just anybody you consider family. Usually it relates back to love. If it doesn't, I'll tell you. Let's get this overall energy for the 4 areas of my beautiful water babies' lives. What's going on for November? Switching up how you do things. Even if it's tough, you're going to switch it up. You get 4 cards for personal, love, work, and family. Here, first card, happy, happy. You just want to be happy. That's all you're thinking about. Love is come to the edge. So you're going to have to break some hearts to get what you want. Work is thinker. And family, clean it up. Clean it up. Now, as soon as I touched that card, the first thing I started thinking about for family is that if you are a Cancer with a family, that you may decide to make that work, right? You may try to fix it, but I ain't get that. I got where you want to go, where you're going to be supported in whatever situation, because y'all got a choice, Cancer. You, like I said, it could be between 2 people or whatever. Whatever you choose, you know you're going to have to put work in restoring it. That's the point here, okay? Now let's go to what your personal mind space means for you, because happy, happy is about feeling rewarded, feeling like you're making progress in life. That's where your mind is right now. It's a lot of choices. You just feel like you got a lot of choices and you're trying to manifest just happiness, okay? Right there. First card is the Sun. You could be dealing with the Leo, okay? You can have that in your chart. Path to happiness is the one thing that makes you feel seen, okay? Makes you really happy because you feel like you're recognized as a full person for every single good and bad quality of yours. Whatever this is, it makes you feel like you aren't judged and you don't want to judge it, okay? It makes you feel good. 6 of Swords. Leaving something to go towards something calmer. That's the choice. Now, what is that calm? Because if you're in a current situation, right, and it seems all crazy, what you may be deciding to do is go towards the healing of it. But this is more about leaving something behind to go to something where you feel secure and safe. Then we had a Queen of Swords. Somebody gonna be pissed off about it. And you know it. So what you're trying to do is think this thing through, because however you approach it, you're gonna have to try to do it in a way where you're not hurting feelings on purpose. You know that whenever you make this decision, it has to be based on practical shit. Like, you try not to look at it from, but what about what I want? You try not to be selfish in your decisions, but at the same time, you're removing the emotion from it and just looking at it for face value. A lot of stuff will be handled like that this month. You also ain't gonna have no problem saying no. You will be saying no without providing an explanation, okay? And then we have the 8 of Wands in reverse. Comfort zone issues. This is the first thing I felt, okay? You don't want to go too far away from what you feel good about. So that'll be something that you're thinking on right now. Going towards something, or going towards a person right now that you don't have the best communication with. You could be out of communication with. First thing I felt, though, was not wanting to leave what is familiar. Because you know that it requires some work, right? It'll require some work from you, Cancer, to go towards what will really make you happy. And it's like you're thinking to yourself, is it worth it? Because you're trying to remove the emotions from it. You're trying to say, does this make sense? Does this make sense? You're not asking yourself, am I happy with this choice? It's, does it make sense? But you know it'll make you happier. And you know if you go towards it, it'll feel better. But at the same time, you're trying to be practical and remove your feelings from it. How, Cancer? You are a Cancer. How are you removing your feelings from a situation? You just keep hurting yourself. I feel like you keep doing this, even though you know you want to be happy. We got the Hierophant. You do it because of your sense of commitment. You could be dealing with the Taurus. Then we have the 2 of Wands in reverse. You feel like I chose this path and I can't abandon it. Integrity, I appreciate that. You got the 5 of Cups, but you got a big sense of regret of what are you missing out on because you're not fulfilled. Whatever it is you're thinking on about how to feel like you're making progress in your life also requires for your emotional needs to be met, and that hasn't happened. But you worried about regretting this decision. Then we got Judgment again, and you already knew that was your overall energy for the month. What do you need to give a second chance to? It's something you will be given a second chance to, Cancer. And it deserves it. Whatever it is, it deserves a second go round. It deserves to be rebirthed. This is like that Phoenix situation. And what I mean by Phoenix situation is something burning down and coming from the ashes, being reborn, okay? Now, what has come to the edge for you, for your love life? I will tell you it's about transformation, intensity. This is intense. And with this come to the edge card, y'all look at it. You see how she is literally about to do the fool's journey. This is about taking a risk in love, okay? And leaving some broken hearts behind. Leaving parts of yourself behind to go towards what will make you happy. You coming to the edge, but you don't know where that's going to lead you, right? It will be transformative. We know that much. Knight of Cups in reverse. For as much as you want to offer love, you may hold back. Or you could have somebody holding back from you. This thing that you want to go towards. This person could be just holding their feelings back because they know that you aren't making a choice. Yeah, Justice, a choice. You like literally deciding this is how it's gonna be. And yeah, being fair and balanced about it, but this is about Libra. You could be dealing with the Libra. But for this to come out, that means that the decision you make, yeah, it must be fair and just. Because karma can come from it. But in this fairness, you have to consider yourself as well. What is truly fair? What would truly make you happy and make you the best version of yourself to show up in all of your relationships? Not just this one where you feel this sense of like duty. It's a sense of duty. Judgment in reverse. Why is Judgment in reverse right now? And in your background, it wasn't. Because you're making decisions based on this is what's fair. I'm deciding this is what's fair. But is it really fair if you stand in something where you're unhappy and you don't want to repeat these patterns? Whatever this love situation means to you, I don't know. Because I don't know which side you fall on. Okay, Cancer? But what I do know is you withhold your emotions aren't in this anymore. Whatever this is that you want to walk away from, your emotions aren't there. You want to go towards where your emotions are, but you got this sense of duty, which is a burden for you, and you keep yourself in a cycle of something that doesn't need to be repeated. You will see it. It definitely shouldn't be repeated this month. You'll see that. And the 10 of Pentacles. It's a legacy. You could have been with this person for a very long time. Some of y'all been with a person over 10 years. This is a marriage. This is a long-standing relationship. There could be children involved, family members all entwined, and you looking at it as that's a lot to like start over again with. It's a lot to rebuild, and that's why you keep giving it chances. Now, I don't know if you will continue to give it chances this month because your background energy. We have the World. Ending. That ending can have something to do with a Scorpio, a Taurus, a Leo, or an Aquarius. And that goes to the Empress card, Taurus and Libra energy. And this is in reverse. This could have something to do with children. And feeling like you don't want to co-parent with the person, but also staying in something that's not growing. You staying just because, oh, I need to be here for my children. Which you do. I get that. You definitely do. But do you need to stay in something where this cycle has ended? It's something that don't need to be resurrected just to say you stand for your children? Because I can tell you some children now that are adults that came from 2-parent households that wish their parents would have separated. That's this type of vibe. And we got this 6 of Cups here. So you got a bond somewhere with somebody, and it's fond ass memories. But you hold back on going towards that due to the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands is conflict, things you don't want to deal with that conflict, instability, drama. You know it'll be a shitstorm. But maybe I feel like you fight internally more than what you would actually have to fight amongst people when you make this choice. The stress inside of you could be unnecessary, and you'll be thinking about that this month. Okay, Cancer? Because if you think on this, if you look at this card, these two foxes, right, they are fighting over a stick. But if they actually decided to work together to get to the top, it's a bunch of fucking sticks up there. Why are we fighting over this one at the bottom? Why are we keeping ourselves down there in a pit of fucking fire when if we went to the top, it'll be better? This is grass is greener when you stop trying to prove points type of energy for me, okay? So now let's go on to work. Work is thinker. We got the number 8. That was y'all personal space. So I told you a word about your success. Whoever you are connected to, especially if this is a marriage, your finances are tied in with this person. And that's another draw as to leaving it. That's another issue with it. And you thinking on that. Thinker. What's going on at work? We got the King of Wands. Whatever you're doing, you're being aggressive about it. Especially if you having to speak for a raise or speak for a better position, or you are self-employed and you pitching your ideas, or you trying to get somebody to patronize your business, you're doing that very well this month. People see you and you're getting attention. Then you got the Knight of Wands. That's a lot of forward movement, and I like it. It's a lot of going after what you want. And I think y'all built y'all wealth this way. Whatever this is, you've already been successful as far as work. But I feel like for some of y'all, the leaving it is the problem. Because if you leave somebody, the money is tied up with this person you're trying to get away from. Let's say it that way. Get away from sounds so harsh, but that could be what it is. Then we have the Page of Pentacles. We're having the Page of Pentacles here. That's about trying to figure out financially where you could start another nest egg. How can I continue to build upon what I've learned? This is also about this month learning new lessons as y'all continue to talk to other people as far as advancing your career. You're going to learn of new opportunities. Some of y'all are looking for work right now, Cancer, and you'll be able to find that. But you would have to put in applications at places where you can actually grow. Go after the type of job, the type of contracts and clients that you want to build your company, your idea of yourself. That's what you're going after, and that's what you need to really think on this month. Don't just go after because there's a dollar sign. Go after because you can actually build a stream of income. You can build something that lasts a long time, okay? And the Seven of Swords. Don't be sneaky. Be very transparent in everything you do. But also, don't trick yourself, okay? There's some tricky energy around you, Cancer. So y'all can get what you want as long as you continue to push forward and also know what it is you want. You got to know what it is you want to think on that as well. We got the Hangman in reverse. So y'all won't be feeling so stuck this month. Something to make you feel good. We got the Four of Cups. Another thing of showing me that y'all ain't putting y'all emotions into it. You focus in on the dollar sign. So think on the happiness too, okay? Seven of Cups. You will have a lot of choices to make this month. A lot of choices. And they have something to do with you being happy. And then we have the King of Cups. Y'all, like I said, put some emotion behind what you do. Really think, is this something that I care about and I want to build up? Think on that when you're thinking about work, okay? Now let's close this out with family ties. What is clean it up? We got the number 3. This is about collaborating, being in a partnership, being acknowledged too. That's another thing here. I'm taking this, the Fool card in reverse, being fearful of taking a risk because it will require you to do a lot of cleaning up, a lot of work, a lot of Rechanging your life around. Got the Queen of Wands. This represents a person here. You can't take a risk towards something you want really bad. That Queen of Wands energy, that's a bad bitch. And to me, a bitch has no gender. That can be a man or a woman. So you could, whoever this is to you, attractive, smart, go-getters, charismatic business owners, like whoever this person is that you are worried about taking a risk towards because it would require you to make too many changes in your life. You feel like you would tear down one foundation to go build this one up, and you're gonna be stuck on both ends. Like, okay, now I gotta make sure if I go after this Queen of Wands character, right, whoever this is, I gotta clean that up over there because you had left that person originally, right? Then if you stay where you are, you gotta clean that up, and then you put yourself at risk of losing what is it that really is what I want to go after. What is it that I'm very attracted to? Who is this beautiful person? Look how I think this man, listen, this motherfucker bad. She looks so, yeah. Tell you, this attention grabbing in all ways that are good. Probably a distraction for you though, Cancer. Somebody could feel like this about you and they won't take a risk. But I'm reading for you. You know your key players. I don't, but I do know your energy, okay? Let's see. Let's clean it up. What's the acknowledgement about? The Nine of Wands, feeling guarded. Even that's the thing. This person or whatever this is you want to go after, you like, I would have to take a huge risk. And it has stressed you out. Like at nighttime, it has stressed you out. You would have to you lose sleep over this decision of taking a risk to go after what would make you happy, because it will require you to get uncomfortable in your life. And especially if you are Cancer with the family, this would affect your family. You would spend time trying to repair that, and you know it. And that's what's making you not want to take the risk, because you feel like I could cause a lot of damage in making this choice to go after my heart's desire. The Queen of Wands here represents your heart's desire, okay? And this Nine of Wands is why you're guarded. And it's for much as you want to be open, you don't know if this is worth it for you. And this is upright, so you're going to be working with this in November. Doesn't mean you won't make the choice. Chariot in reverse. I don't know if you're making room for this person in your life. And I'm going to kind of question that in the background noise, because with this Chariot being in reverse, this is you, Cancer. This is you being in reverse. This is you being upside down. I don't see this as energy of you not making, like, oh, well, you ain't gonna be going towards it. You could. It's a mental prison though. You really could, because the Chariot is about having everything you need to go forward. It's like magician energy, but just on wheels, okay? Now, 2, car problems will pop up this month. It could be something very simple like a tire that needs airing in all the time, or needing an oil change, or it could be something where you have to get some major work done. So pay attention to that with your transportation. A lot of y'all could need transportation, and it could be affecting your family. But all I'm seeing this as is Cancer, you personally feeling not like yourself because you are trying to stuff down your feelings to be able to keep it practical. And you're telling yourself everything you need to tell yourself to say, oh no, I'm making a good choice to put my feelings to the side, to not go after what I want to. But we reach the judgment stage in reverse. In whatever situation you feel like you got to stay so devoted to, you can still be devoted even if you don't keep yourself within that energy, okay? Still be devoted. Background is Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So not starting something that's solid, something that could be good, putting it on hold is literally on hold because of you just kind of not taking the risk to go towards it, okay? Then we have the Emperor, because it's a Cancer, you got some control and stuff. You want to control this and you want to set boundaries. You set boundaries on somebody you have really good history with, okay? This is a bond because we got the Six of Cups here. Whatever this is, you have very fond memories of this person. And again, Drama, you worried about the drama when this could work out so different from how you're seeing it right now. You're seeing every single problem instead of a solution to being happy. Let's close your reading out, Cancer, with the Moonology card, okay? I say use this for your feelings. Use it for whatever the hell you want to. I ain't being funny, Miss Eric. Use it however you want to. Whatever this means to you, when I read it to you, however it resonates, that's what this message is about. Confidence is, what is it? Confidence is your key to success. Don't get me in line. I'm about to say something else. I was going to read it totally different. Confidence is your key to success. New moon in Leo. New moons are new starts. Leos, that represents a strength card, being strong enough to take on something regardless of what comes with it and knowing you will succeed. That's how I see it. How you see it, Cancer? Love you, and I'll see you in the next video. Think on it.